am D.Nicole from Rewind and Review, and today I'm going to be talking about the Starz series premiere, P-Valley. Y'all, when I tell y'all this show is so entertaining, like, I couldn't take my eyes off the screen from beginning to end. Like, it was that entertaining, y'all. And it's not because it was a lot of Memphis references, because you know that's my stomping ground. But y'all, it was just entertaining. But if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome me, welcome you. Make sure that you like and subscribe below. And to my old couch potatoes, let's get to it. Alright, y'all, so this episode opens up, and I don't know if it's a creek, a swamp, or what, but it's some flooded area. All I know, I don't see anybody, but this lady who is all bruised up, tore up, in a whole bunch of water with things floating. So y'all, she's all dirty and beat up, and we see her pull this luggage out of the water. So now I'm confused on if that's her luggage or someone else's, but she goes through the bag, and we see a pair of red bottoms, Yves Saint Laurent bag, and a wallet. And y'all, I really couldn't see if the picture was her or not, but the name on the ID says Lakeisha Savage. She grabs the luggage, and the next thing we know, she's on a Greyhound or something of that nature. So y'all, the bus stops for like a 15-minute break, and we see that Miss Lakeisha Savage sees some pink lights beyond the way. So the bus driver is like, "Hey girl, we about to go." But y'all, she looks back at him and begins to hike toward the lights. So y'all, she's giving me set it off vibes. She has found a motel and then is in there cutting and perming her hair and dyeing it. Alright, y'all, so the next scene after opens up with this Memphis artist. And I'm like, okay, Memphis, the credit song is a Memphis artist. Now this song, somebody is from Memphis. And I'm about to have to look it up. So, y'all, the scene shows the nightlife of the club P-Valley, the Pink, whatever it's called. And so, y'all, it takes us to the locker room, and it opens up with Mercedes upside down talking mess about a customer, asking for some change, and the girls are talking about pole burns. So we are now introduced to another stripper, Mississippi, who apparently slipped and busted her head because the customer left a bottle on stage. So she asks Mercedes to go out and finish her turn, and Mercedes like, "Hell nah, my arms hurt. I'm liable to fly off the pole right into the crowd." And y'all, Mississippi like, "I'll give you a blunt." I'm like, "A blunt? That's all?" Like, what? So y'all, the DJ is calling Mississippi to come back out, and Mercedes like, "Bitch, you gonna owe me more than just a blunt and head out there." So Mississippi goes to this mirror, and she was like, this is her first day off maternity leave, and she already has a scar. So y'all, there's this white stripper, I believe her name is Gidget or something like that, tells her now, the floss can cover, your hair can cover this, but the floss can't cover your neck. And we see that Mississippi is in an abusive relationship. She has bruises as if she was strangled around her neck. So y'all, we see Autumn has made it to the Pink, and she skips the line, and y'all, the Heaven Have Nice Benny is who is playing Diamond, the club's bouncer. So he's giving her a hard time to get in the club. Talking about admission for women is $30 and for men $20, and all she has is $20. So y'all, Benny ass is like, "Nah, get your Rihanna looking ass to the back of the line." So y'all, she spots this line for the booty battle, with this sign for a booty battle amateur night, and it's talking about the prize is $50 and a buffet platter. So y'all, the little hoes, they are hating on Autumn because sis came with these red bottoms, Saint Laurent purse, and the bitch need $50. So next we see Mercedes is going to do a private with this man who can't keep his hands to himself. And y'all, Mercedes end up grabbing this bottle, and Benny ass comes out of nowhere like, "I got this," and kicks the man out. So y'all, we're introduced to Uncle Clifford, y'all, and I'm not quite sure what he identifies as, but he's definitely giving me Big Frida vibes. Like, I can't necessarily call him a her, a trans, because he's dressed as a woman, but he ain't giving me all of the identity of a woman with, you know, the full goatee. And so the sheriff pulls up, and y'all, I just really don't know where this is taking place, but the sheriff is like, the liquor can't be served around here, and how he don't want to have to shut down the Pink. So Uncle Clifford pays him with a box of honey golds, which he opens up, and it's actually, y'all, stacks of money. So we see that Uncle Clifford is paying off the sheriff so he can keep his club running. All right, y'all. So now it's time for the booty battle, and Uncle Clifford is in the locker room giving the contestants a rundown of how the booty battle works, what they should expect, $50 and some chicken, and he's going around, getting the names of the girls. So everybody giving him, these typical stripper names like Alizé, and he like, hell nah, I'm sick of that name. And so y'all, he looks at Lakeisha Savage like, what you here for, a business meeting? You ain't ready for this war. Where your floss at? And y'all, he points at her to this lady over there selling, like, stripper wear. So y'all, the girl asks her, is that a Yvonne St. Laurent, and she that you rocking? And y'all, I'm tripping at how she corrected like, this is Eve St. Laurent. And yes. And I'm like, hold back. You need to be trying to sell those shoes in that purse instead of shaking your ass for $50. So y'all, Mercedes must have overheard her, and y'all, she gave her this crazy ass look. So Uncle Clifford makes it back to Lakeisha, and she tells him that her name is Autumn Night, and he like, okay, shit, that sounds all poetic and shit. And so, all right, so next we see Mercedes coming to the office, and she's giving Uncle Clifford her flyer for her last dance. And now we see Autumn Night hit the stage. So she hits the stage, y'all, and it looks like she's actually tearing it up. Money being thrown. It's all slow-mo. But, y'all, she's having these, like, flashbacks as she's dancing, and we see how she's pretty much on the run from this abusive-ass relationship. Now, we do see her tussle with this gun, where and when he points it at her, and we hear a gunshot, but we don't know if she has shot him or not. So we don't know if he can be a character who pops up later and causes a problem, or this is just a pass. So it is announced that she is the winner, and y'all, all of the girls are looking salty as fuck. So Uncle Clifford comes to give her winnings, and she asks what does she need to do to work there. So y'all, Uncle Clifford is petty. He announces that there is an opening and tells how, she got the look. Her ass got a little jiggle, nice teeth, good braided hair. So she like, I got Indian in my family. And y'all, I want to say girl, but y'all, Mercedes is hating ass laughing like, bitch, that's a Peruvian bundle. But honestly, I'm on the same shit. So Uncle Clifford tells her that, she can start tomorrow. And Mercedes like, why you keep accepting bitches, Uncle Clifford? And Uncle Clifford has to remind her, like, did you forget you just gave me your flyer for your last dance while you over here yapping? And passes the flyers to her friends. And y'all, they're kind of heated. And Uncle Clifford is like, whoops, my bad. And so Autumn tries to claim the locker. And Mercedes like, slow your roll. I ain't left just yet. So y'all, I'm low-key confused if she is staying in an apartment or a motel. But I'm guessing that this apartment, because it is a mattress on the floor. So Autumn is eating and drinking and staring at this picture of a child on her phone. And so, y'all, I don't know what the fuck she was trying to do, but she gets up and stumbles, causing liquor to fall on her broken phone. And, y'all, the phone basically dies, and, y'all, she begins screaming. So that's obviously her child and the only thing that she has left of the child. So it's sort of heartbreaking because now we know, on top of an abusive relationship, she also has a child. So, like, where is the child? So next we're at the church with Mercedes, and we see her mother is singing, and it seems like everyone is all into it but Mercedes. And the pastor, who clearly knows that the mother is full of shit. So, y'all, the collection plate is going around, and we see Mercedes open up the man's wallet, who got kicked out of the club for touching her, and put his money in the actual collection plate. So now I'm like, you have some nerve acting like that, and you know that she's attends your church as well as your wife. And so, y'all, now another Memphis artist play a Fly Plays, and I think I heard the artist Juicy Fruit song. So now I'm like, I have to research this creator and director or somebody, y'all, because somebody is from Memphis. So we're now at Uncle Clifford's apartment, and we see that he strips down. He puts on more of a masculine garb, and so y'all, he's at this payday loan place now, and he tries to pay them with a check, and they like, you made the bad checklist this month, Clifford. And y'all points to his picture posted on the wall, and y'all, I am tripping at the picture because his ass had to know for him to come in there with a whole new look. So she is like, stop coming in with bad checks. We're gonna have to take the equity of your little shake joint. And y'all, Uncle Clifford is pissed, and he tells the people in the line to come cash their checks with him. He won't charge them no $35. Okay, y'all, so now we see Mercedes being a dance coach, and she is actually reminding me of the coach from the Dancing Dolls, Diana. You know, being a stripper turned coach. And so, y'all, she is a mess. She is telling the girls that they are a mess. They're not going to get a crown, y'all. And to beat the South Haven Sizzles. And so, y'all, now I'm really like, maybe this place is around Memphis somewhere. So then we see this lady from the church. We find out that it's actually Mercedes' mama talking about, I can't believe you got these girls practicing on a Sunday afternoon. So Mercedes hands her this bag with money, and she like, I can't believe I let you put that booty money in the church building fund. And she like, you don't complain when that money is going into your account to apply for that loan. And y'all, I can't believe that she's out here acting like she's holier than thou while she's sitting there smoking a damn weed pen. Like, y'all, I really can't stand that lady, and I ain't even got to the part yet. All right, y'all. So we're back at the club, and I'm guessing before showtime they have like a little meeting. So Uncle Clifford is in them. They're telling them how the prices is going up, and basically because we find out he is incredibly behind on a refinance loan on the club, and he has to get out of debt before Mercedes basically leaves. So y'all, we see that the strippers and the bartenders have a little beef, but it's really with Mercedes because when it comes to pay out at the end of the night, she always winds up missing, says one of the bartenders. So Mercedes is like, if it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be making anything. And so y'all, Mississippi walks in, beat the fuck up with her baby in her hand. So Uncle Clifford gives the baby the Gidget and tries to clean Mississippi up. So Mississippi's like, I hear him first, and he says he loved me. And Uncle Clifford is like, I know that kind of love. It make you feel good because you feel something. And it tells her, you know, he was once in this abusive relationship until he poured a pot of hot grits all over his ass. He Al Green his ass, y'all. And he ain't ever bother him no more. And he tells her, like, I don't know why y'all letting these niggas mess with y'all money, how her face is her money. And so, y'all, we see that the people are coming down to the pink, okay? Getting their checks cashed, buying wings. And we are introduced to another character, Little Murder, and his entourage. So, y'all, they pull up car smoky as hell. Entourage members, you know, wetting floor bricks to make the bag heavy. So, y'all, I'm tripping because now I'm like, niggas have to be doing this in real life, and they are really perpetrating like this episode is called, y'all. And the bag might be fake, y'all, at this point. So, y'all, I'm tripping because they thought they could just walk up, and Benny is like to the end. And now we're at the locker room, and Uncle Clifford tells Mercedes to break Autumn in, show her how to work the floor. So, y'all, Mercedes, I don't know why. She does not like Autumn, but she makes it her business to be rude as fuck. So Mercedes takes her out on the dance floor, on the floor, and this guy asks Autumn to buy a drink, and Mercedes is like, bitch, he ain't popped his tag. So for the other words, he ain't got no coochie coupons. And so, y'all, she tells her that, you know, you gotta have FBI eyes. So, y'all, the other bartender called her over, and she tells her, you know, basically how to read the room. Okay, now y'all tell me what y'all think about Mississippi and Diamond. Y'all, I'm probably gonna have to call his ass Benny. Like, I'm really not feeling this name Diamond for his fine ass. But y'all, I like them, and I think that they're going to end up becoming a thing by the end of the season. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. So y'all, we see Benny in Mississippi, and Mississippi is outside breastfeeding the baby, and we see Benny come with his lunchbox about to eat, and he looks at her face and tells her, you know, I can handle that. And she was like, you don't need another body on that conscience of yours. And he's like, it's better his than yours. And y'all, this the offer is out there. And so Uncle Clifford comes out and tell Mississippi she's on deck, and Benny like hand him the baby, and y'all, Mississippi cut the fuck up, hands down. She was the best dance of the episode. Like, she was on that pole, y'all, doing it. And so y'all, the perpetrators finally enter the club. He throwing his money like he did nigga, y'all. And so Mercedes see them in the back room throwing money, and y'all, she walks in Little Murder, you want to partake in my little party, and Mercedes tells him, you look like your lap is full, and he lets her know that he can handle all that, and she tells him, you better make this G-string greener than it ever been. And so y'all, she about walk out, and he like, fuck with me, I got a Louis duffel full of coochie coupons. And y'all, Mercedes snaps her finger and makes the girls clear the room. And y'all, read the hell out of Little Murder, telling him that his duffel bag could be 8 stacks, and he ain't got nothing but 5 in there with their floor arrangement bricks around in there. And he like, damn, you an OG for real? And so Mercedes was about to bust it down, y'all, and she asked him, are you trying to spend them 4 stacks on a lap dance or something else? Or of course he say something else. But his homeboy's like, God damn. And who is that pointing at Autumn, talking about she Beyonce? And y'all, now I can't see the resemblance besides her being light skinned. I don't know if they are reflecting on colorism in this, but I've been peeping it really throughout, with Mercedes, you know, calling her high yellow, you know, just a little colorism references all throughout, I think. So he is like, I'm about to swing my stacks over there. And so Mercedes like, you say you got 4 stacks, huh? And she like, well, let me tell you what I can do. I'll pull her in here for your homeboy, but you got to give me all your coochie coupons. And y'all, his ass is like, bet. So she goes down to get Autumn, and y'all, we see a little bit more perpetrating. Mercedes is like, I got a customer who want me and you in VIP, a stack for you, a stack for me, meaning that Mercedes is going to keep 3 stacks because he told her she had 4. So Autumn is like, nuh-uh, VIP ain't what Uncle Clifford said. And Mercedes like, girl, get up off of them training wheels. You need to know how to work VIP. So y'all, they get in there, and Mercedes, I mean, she feeling all up on Autumn, and Autumn really wasn't feeling it, but Mercedes like, bitch, you better stop with all that. So y'all, one of the perpetrators is trying, you know, to get Autumn to look at him like, Redbone, look my way. Look my way. And Autumn doesn't look, so y'all, he grabs her, and I don't know what kind of vision, bionic ears that Benny ass has, y'all, but he busts in the room each time, like, right on time. So he like, don't let me have to wrap somebody's balls around their neck. So y'all, Little Murder and Mercedes go off to the private room, and Mercedes leaves Autumn in there with the rest of the squad. So Little Murder is trying to get Mercedes to play his song during the set, and she like, nah, it's too slow, not enough beat. What you rapping in cursive? Don't nobody need your stacks. I have artistic integrity. So y'all, Autumn is out there dancing, and the dude back grabbing, and it's obvious that Autumn has a flashback, and there is some PTSD there. And she starts yelling, and Benny ass is back to the damn rescue. So y'all, Autumn runs out, and Little Murder is running behind her to apologize. So y'all, he bumps into Uncle Clifford, who I don't know if he purposely acting like he can't hear, but he takes him into that little freaky ass room. But Uncle Clifford asks him what he's saying. He was like, I was trying to apologize to old girl, but we didn't mean to offend her. So Uncle Clifford is like, she gonna have to get used to it. She worked for me. So he like, okay, you're the man I need to be complaining to. Uncle Clifford like, complaining about what? We have dark skin, white, red bone. What you want? So Lil Murder's like, you sound like y'all got everything but what I want. And y'all, he starts twiddling Uncle Clifford's hair. He tells him, like, call him Lil Murder because he lays it out. And y'all, I don't know if Lil Murder is willing to do anything to get his music out, or if this is his thing, if he likes Uncle Clifford. But y'all, he begins to flirt, and y'all, the next thing I know, he is slipping earbuds into Uncle Clifford's ear all seductively. And Uncle Clifford obviously felt some type of way because y'all, he took that USB to that DJ and told him to play it. So now we're outside with Autumn, who is hyperventilating from her little flashback. And this man ends up coming up to her, asking her if she okay, y'all. And she's still shook, asking him, what is he doing? She spots the camera like, wait a minute, are you taking pics of me? And y'all, he like, no, I do real estate, and I forgot to take pics earlier for this meeting with a client. And I told my client about how the nightlife is around here. And she asks him if he has a cigarette, and he like, he don't smoke. And she like, what's your vice then? And he tells her that he doesn't have one. So Autumn is like, you can't trust a man without a vice. You'll need to give into something. So y'all, he introduces himself as Andre Watkins. And y'all, I think we'll see more of Mr. Watkins because Lakeisha Savage, Autumn, whatever her name is, tells him her real name, which is Haley. And you can just see the chemistry that her and Andre actually have. So I think we will be seeing him more throughout this season. All right, y'all. So Mercedes is on stage, and the DJ Never Scared tries to ruin her set with Lil Murder's song, but y'all, he quickly changes when he sees she wasn't feeling it. So Mercedes is all in her groove, and then boom, she sees her mama standing in the club. So next thing we see is Mercedes is pissed. She got her Kroger bag full of money, walking fast as hell through the parking lot. And y'all, the mama like, the people love you, Mercedes, willing to give you their rent and their car note. And I didn't know you made that kind of money. So Mercedes like, tonight is a good night. What you think? And the mama like, I see how you manage your abundance. And Mercedes is like, you always said I was blessed and highly favored. Thank you, Jesus. So y'all, the damn mama flips it like, where did I go wrong? God forsaking me. He must have been so mad at me to give me a hoe for a daughter. And Mercedes is like, I ain't ever been no hoe. She like, your body is a temple. And y'all, she's like, that's why when I was little, you used to make me bend over my temple to get us Waffle House. And now, y'all, I'm pissed because this damn mama has some fucking nerve, y'all. They go back and forth, and she's like, with all the money I seen those heathens throw, we should have been getting double the tithes and offering. And y'all, she got on her knees praying, talking about save this hoe. And y'all, as soon as Mercedes give her the money, she shut the fuck up and she gets off the ground. And I'm like, Mercedes, as much as I know you love your mama, she's toxic as fuck, and this relationship ain't healthy. Let that hoe go. Get your money. Okay, so now we're back inside, and Mercedes goes to tip out. She goes off on the DJ like, Lil Murder must have slipped you something real nice for you to ruin my damn set. And he like, nah, that was Uncle Clifford request. So Otto walks in, and he like, somebody left 2 stacks for your little champagne experience, and gives them both a stack. Mercedes is like, he said it was more than that. And Uncle Clifford like, niggas lie. And Mercedes like, or bitches. So y'all, Autumn is really giving out her cut. And he like, Mercedes, she may have beat you on the tip. And Mercedes like, she ain't do nothing but later and looking like, which we see another colorism moment. So Uncle Clifford is like, wear your tip out. And she like, I don't got it. And he like, how the hell you in a whole Mercedes on Mercedes Sunday? And she gives him that look, and he like, she done pulled that holy roller bullshit again. And so obviously that wasn't the first time that the mother has came up there and clown. So y'all, Clifford goes over and hands her 2 stacks off of the desk. And we find out that Lil Murda did leave the 4 stacks, and Clifford ass was going to keep it. So another perpetrating moment. So we're outside of the club and we see Benny ask Mississippi if she has a ride, and she tells him that she has one, and she points to her abusive man car. Hell, it might even be her car. So Mercedes is like, it couldn't be me. I don't care how fine the nigga is, and we just like, Mercedes, she's going to do what she wants to do. So Widget then asks Autumn how she was getting home. You want to ride with me and Mercedes? And Mercedes like, nuh-uh, I don't have a 2-seater, and we done giving lap dances for the night. Y'all, and I really just need to understand her B. So Autumn was like, nah, I want to wait around a little while before I head home out east, and points the wrong way. And of course, before walking off, Mercedes like, well, if you want to head out east, you may want to go the other way, and points in another direction. And hell, I don't know if I can even believe her, how petty she's been the entire episode. But y'all, as the screen gets wider of them departing ways, we see Andre Watkins taking pictures of Autumn, Haley, Lakeisha, whoever the fuck she is. Like, who is he and who is she? Like, that's the mystery. Who are they?